Hey yo, Wastelanders, it's Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another Fallout 76 news update. We're going to be looking at Inside the Vault for June 11th updates, which includes a whole lot of good news and also a little bit of bad news, but it's also indirectly good news as it seems Bethesda is turning a new leaf and actually listening to player feedback, actually taking advantage of their PTS, and many, many more. So stay tuned and let's get right on into it. All right, welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all doing great today. If you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Fallout news and plenty of content on the channel with new Fallout videos every other day and sometimes more in between. And with that out of the way, let's jump right inside the Vault updates from today. Welcome back to Inside the Vault. Following feedback and bug reports from the players in the public test server, we're making adjustments to some of our plans for Update 20. We've also got some details for you in the Purveyor Mystery Pick event that starts today. So Update 20 feature adjustments. A couple of weeks ago, we reopened up the public test server so all Bethesda.net players could try out a few new features coming with Update 20, like legendary perks, public teams, and new event, a colossal problem. Since then, we've happily to see that the community share so many thoughts on these additions. We're going to keep working on a colossal problem and legendary perks in order to respond to your feedback and make improvements. We're now aiming to launch them in a patch after Update 20, but timing will depend on the depth of the changes and the time it takes to make them. So I need to pause there for a second and mention how this is such a great addition to Bethesda's plan moving forward for their current roadmap. So they have a roadmap in mind, but it's going to get shuffled back as they put things on the public test server and people give player feedback. That is actually really important. I'd rather content be pushed back and see it come out polished, released, fine-tuned, and bug-free. So it really goes to show that there's more development team behind this game and they're starting to take things seriously, and that is a huge positive improvement. So now we're not just getting content that we think is okay, we're getting content that we think is great. So even though it sucks that we're not going to get that content right away and we have to wait for the update, it's definitely going to be worth the wait. So what's moving? We have been actively reading through all the legendary perks feedback the community has shared with us thus far, and we agree there are areas we can improve. We've decided to shift this feature so that we have more time to review the current legendary perk system, make changes, perform testing, and ask your additional feedback in the future iterations of the PTS. As a preview, some of the improvements we're currently working on will allow you to swap legendary perks in and out at any time and exchange perk coins, as well as save your legendary perk selection even if you haven't filled out your available slots. We are looking into creating new legendary perks and changing some of the existing ones based on community decisions. Again, now the community, the players, have feedback and say to what the future of this game is going to look like, and that is very, very important. It's not like we're just getting this blind system and we find out all these problems with it. It's getting ironed out. So now the community is on top and a part of the development team. That is huge. As mentioned above, we're also planning to move a colossal problem to a future patch. Even though the event is working well and the feedback from the PTS has been mostly positive, this will give us more time to perform additional internal testing, make performance improvements, and add another layer of polish to make sure the event is completely ready for release. So that's great. The event is well received, and that's not good enough for them. They want to make further improvements. They want to make further changes. So it's not just, oh, it's good enough, let's push it out the door. And that is a huge turn for Bethesda on 76. So what's staying? The public team system is an addition that we're excited to bring to the game, and we're happy to let you know it's still on track for Update 20. Public teams are going to make it easier than ever to group up with players and get bonuses depending on your team's current in-game goals. If you haven't had a chance to look at the public teams on the PTS, don't worry, we're going to share an in-depth preview of that system with you in the coming weeks. So be sure to subscribe, guys, and I will be covering the public team system changes with you guys in a future update. Additionally, we're planning to implement 76 seasons in Update 20, and Season 1 is set to begin for everyone on Patch Day. We took a detailed look at the season systems in May, and we're going to dive deeper into Season 1 itself a little later in this month. Keep an eye on Fallout.com for those details, because we will also reveal many more rewards that will be up for grabs. Now, this is an interesting discussion. I love the idea of the little board game on the seasons. It's just absolutely amazing. Zelixor and I actually broke this whole system down, and we're looking at the actual board game, deciding, you know, what do we think these icons are, and how much do we think that they're valued based on the Atom Shop. And we came up with a guesstimate that the 3-month season board game will give us roughly 30,000 atoms worth of goodies. Roughly, give or take, but currently we can earn about 2,000 atoms per month doing the dailies. So even though they're taking away the daily atom challenges, they're more than making up for it, 5 times more with these monthly rewards. So you're going to be getting like 10,000 atoms worth of stuff a month. It makes the game so much more rewarding, so much more exciting to log into, and that is still scheduled for update 20, and I couldn't be more excited for it. So be sure to stay tuned, guys, because we're gonna be going over the rewards and seeing if our guesstimate was actually close, and we're gonna actually try to decipher how much we're getting in these monthly board games. Thank you very much to all the PTS players for playing, for everything you've shared with the update 20 so far. It's largely due to your feedback that we've decided to make adjustments to the legendary perks and a colossal problem. We know everyone is excited for these features, and while the delays are not ideal, we want to make sure our implements of both colossal problem and legendary perks match that excitement. We're looking into release upcoming patches earlier in the PTS going forward to allow time for more feedback and iteration. Boom. This is really, really positive stuff. It seems like Bethesda's excited. It seems like they're not just taking the feedback and going, this is annoying, let's just push it out, like who cares. No, they're actually listening, and they're saying, let's make iterations, let's get this right, let's send it out, and let's make positive vibes for the community going forward. I couldn't be happier. This is one of the best news updates on Inside the Vault that we have ever seen, because it shows Bethesda really pushing an effort to make this game an amazing game by the end of 2020. Absolutely astonishing. If you own a PC copy of Fallout 76 through Bethesda.net, you can still try a colossal problem and public teams in the PTS right now. Legendary perks are disabled in the PTS at the moment, but we are aiming to bring them back in future PTS update. Join us for some playtesting and let us know what you think in the Fallout 76 PTS forum. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, mystery pick event this week. We hope you've saved up some legendary scripts from the items you've earned during Fosnaut over the past couple weeks, because the new mystery event will begin later today. Head to the Purveyor's shop in the Rusty Pick in the Ashen Heap and choose her mystery pick option to exchange 60 legendary scripts for a completely random 3-star legendary weapon or armor. If you're ready to fill your armory with some new gear, then visit the Purveyor this weekend. And the details are, the event starts at 12 p.m. ET on Thursday, June 11th, and it runs until 12 p.m. ET Monday, June 15th. Now, this is actually kind of cool because I think the legendary weapons, the 3 stars, cost 100 scripts each, and the armors are 60. So with this random, you basically have a chance of getting a discounted 3-star legendary weapon for 60 scripts instead of 100. And I was actually saving up to buy modules myself, but I'm actually about to be at max script, so I'll probably do a future video here where I go to the Rusty Pick and I just unload 1,000 scripts on the mystery pick. And then, so if you guys are a little bit worried about this mystery pick thing, you can come back to my channel and watch out for the mystery pick video that I upload, and you can see what I end up getting when I blow through 20 or so mystery pick options with my 1,000 scripts. So there you guys go. That's pretty much the summary of the whole update, and what I take from this is a lot of positivity going forward. The PTS is a huge helpful feature for Bethesda going forward. I feel like it dropped a little bit late because we're going into June. We're in June right now, and we're expecting to see this summer season drop at the end of June sometime in the next few weeks, and we want to get right into this roadmap. We want to have fun. We want to get playing all this new content, and with that said, some of that content is being pushed back. But it's being pushed back for the greater good of the game, and that means when we start getting new content drops, you're going to see better quality content overall. And what I would like to see Bethesda do for their autumn season is drop this on the PTS right away. While we're enjoying the summer season, there should be testing all the changes for the autumn PTS. That way, when autumn drops, we have fine-tuned, really good content, because we have the whole Brotherhood of Steel quest line that's to be expected this fall. It would be great to know that that's fully tested and maybe even elaborated on a little bit further. So that's what I'm hoping for going forward. But this is a huge positive change from Bethesda overall, and I really appreciate their communication and their effort that they're putting forward into these changes. Fallout 76 is looking very good. The future is bright. And that is a great change, and I'm so glad to be back into this game. There's a lot of content on this channel. If you guys take a look around, take a look at the playlists, they're in the links in the description below. You'll find a whole lot of content. We're making guides, funny moments, crazy builds, settlement spotlights, you name it. We're actually playing the game, having fun, and making quality content on our experiences. We're not just shelling out news videos and trying to just wedge out whatever we can to get views. No, we're actually having a great time, and I'm still having a great time, and I'm going to continue this fun right through 2020 and into 2021. So if you enjoy Fallout, stick around on this channel, because there's something different to see here than any other channel you're subscribed to. Boom, and that's gonna do it for me in today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are on this update down in the comments below. Love reading your comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.